Hi, I'm Tim McVeigh. I'm with the Asheville Radio Museum, and I want to show an Atwater Kent Model 12 breadboard radio. Atwater Kent was actually a manufacturer of automotive parts, and he already had a nice factory set up in Philadelphia that molded Bakelite, made things in metal cans, and the engineer who started that company, whose name was Atwater Kent, decided to get into radio and started selling these parts as you see on the board here. They were actually sold separately so that you could build your own radio and save a little bit of money. And then the company started selling these so-called breadboards. They mounted the parts on this board and they wired them together underneath, and in the process they created a very iconic radio. I believe they were the only company that did it this way, so even today people look at these radios and they just are stunning because they are very unique, very iconic for that era. By the end of the 1920s, of course, as I said, this particular model came out at the end of 1925. It didn't stay on the market very long because at that point people wanted their radios to be decorative items. They were going to sit in the living room of a home, and they had a bunch of wires and fiddly bits associated with it, and they wanted it hidden and more decorative. And so this was the very last model that the company made in this style, this Model 12, and he started putting these same parts inside of enclosed boxes, which collectors today called coffin radios. And all of the manufacturers were basically doing the same thing, so he had to do that to compete. So this is the end of an era right here.